I just showed a house this afternoon, and it was quite an experience. The grass was knee-high to me. I'm pretty short, but still really high. The buyer commented that he thought he would lose me in the yard. So let's have a chat about vacant houses once people move out, but they're still on the market. So obviously you need to do things to your vacant house. If you're moving out of state or out of town, you need to make arrangements for people to still take care of it. So very, very basic stuff here. The grass in that place was not mowed, and it was definitely knee-high on me. I was afraid for my buyer to walk around in the yard. I thought maybe he would get some itchy chiggers or something on him. So make sure that when you move away, that your house is still being taken care of, that the yard's being mowed. The house was not cleaned. It looked like someone just moved right out without sweeping the floors, without vacuuming, without cleaning the windows, without doing those things that just need to be done in order for the house to show its best. There was debris in the yard and on the roof of the shed that it looked like it had been there for quite some time. When your house is on the market, those things really cost you a lot of money. It looks like over time the siding had been damaged, but nobody had taken care of it. And I've got to tell you that sometimes those little things here and there aren't such a big deal, especially when you have furniture in the house and, you know, it looks like there are signs of life. But once that house goes vacant, all of those things are just magnified. You don't have furniture for someone to get an overall feel of how pretty it is anymore. And believe me, the kitchen in this house was beautiful. It had been redone. But because the maintenance was not being done, the deferred maintenance was definitely overshining the house. And so you need to really have those things in place. Your vacant house needs to be practically in perfect condition when you leave. It is unforgiving when they're vacant for you to have dirt on the floor or untidy, undusted areas of your house. It really needs to be in just clean and in good repair to sell. You cannot afford to leave your house in disrepair or unmaintained. Normally anyway when you're selling, but especially not when it's vacant. Those flaws just get magnified by the fact that there's nothing else there to help out. So vacant houses should be freshly painted. They should be cleaned from top to bottom. Bring a cleaner in even when the house is vacant to clean that place. Get it professionally cleaned. You can't have dents, dings, dirt, any of those types of things because it is unforgiving in a vacant house. So keep that in mind. If you're getting ready to move out of town and you're going to have to sell your house from a distance, you really need to have a lawn service taking care of the lawn. You need to have a cleaning service go in every once in a while and just make sure that it's nice and maintained. You need to have someone checking on that house to make sure that the weather has not done something to damage it, or that just sitting around without normal life going on in it, causes things to kind of conk out. You really need to have somebody looking in, making sure there are no new leaks, that nothing is going wrong. And that vacant house, it should be a plus for someone who's looking to move in right away instead of waiting on someone to have to vacate. So make sure that house is just ready to go for someone else. And if they come in and the price is right and they perceive that they can move themselves right in and that things are clean and well lit and ready to go, you shouldn't have any trouble selling your vacant house at all. On the other hand, if you leave it in disrepair and it's not being loved by anyone at all, it's going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars, which is unfortunate, because they should indeed be places where people can feel like they can go ahead and close quickly and move right in. If you have questions about this topic or any other, please feel free to reach out to me by phone, text, email, private message. And if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.